and clear here, Dave. And John, you're loud and clear here, too. It's WA60PE.
200 yards
Okay,
away.
Tom, copy you 100% there in the command car at the fort. So excellent, yeah. We're picking you up. It's no problem copying, just this week. And John, WB6AZP, you're very strong here. We're located at City Hall. I think maybe we're one of the furthest out locations
City Hall and
here. So I wonder where you are, John. WB6AZP, WJ6W.
I'm not sure what city that is.
WJ6W, WB6AZP. We're over here at White Point, which is a little bit north, I guess, up the coast. And the other gun emplacement, Hank Brown is here with 2 meters AM, and I've got the BC 1306 and the RT68. Now, one other thing that I happen to have here is a long coded message, and I wondered if either WJ6W or WA6OPE would like to take that message from me.
Oh, okay. John, I can tell you what to do with that message here if you got a second.
I'm all ears. Go ahead. W7QHO, WB6AZP.
Okay. You're supposed to get hold of David Reed. Get hold of David Reed and pass that to him. And that has to be passed exactly. W6KL, 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 W7QHO. John Castorina. John Castorina is looking for you up on 3900. 3900. Have you worked him yet? Over.
I was just about to hit my shout. I wanted to what's percent of John. He's live too, so I should do him a reach. I'll get over there and see if I can get that.
Okay, Roger, Roger. W7QHO standing by.
W6KL, WA6OPE from the half track. You copy? Okay, very good, Dave. Thanks for the contact. One quick request. What radio are you using?
BC 1335.
Okay, very good. 1335 to BC 659. Very good. Excellent. Thank you. We'll let you go to 3900. It's WA6OPE monitor.
Yeah, is the command car motor operational yet there, Tom?
Negative. We're still waiting on Dave Hancock and the fuel pump installation, so I got a feeling we're going to get stumped, but if we do get underway, it'll be later, probably about an hour.
Okay, fine business. Yeah, that 659 hasn't been turned on for quite a while, so I'm delighted it's still going strong. It's sounding good. WA6OPE, W7QHO.
Yes, indeed, it does work nicely, and that 1335, as you heard, is working very nicely too. And on 29.6, we're hearing repeaters. Somebody in Dallas, Texas, working a repeater on 29.6, so all kinds of activity.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. That's why I sort of steered away from 29.6 this round, because there are repeaters up there. We seem to relatively quiet on 4, so we're going to use that one. Okay, way to go. We're going to run around in a half track later. That would be fun. Over.
Yes, possibility. We're just sort of playing it by ear now, but we'll see what happens. This WA6OPE standing by.
W7QHO standing by.
W6KL, WB6AZP. I'm sorry I did not copy that. Can you give me a long count? I'm going to try a couple different settings on this machine. Go ahead. Well, let's see. I think that this passes the message okay. I'm going to stand up for a minute and walk around. So I'll be monitoring both machines, FM 6 meters and this frequency 3900.
W6IW on that?
I haven't heard a thing over there.
Oh, I think I just heard it.
Oh, good. Give them a shout. It should be on frequency. W6KL, W7QHO. Okay, your instructions for that are to bring it in with you when you come back. I didn't realize it was going to come out that long, frankly, because the original message that was quite short. But anyway, interesting little learning curve there. Okay, we'll see you back here by and by. I don't guess anybody's had any luck talking to San Diego, and I haven't heard him for a while, although I think Brown's in there maybe working them now on 40. So I'll just cue our section, and I'll stand by the frequency. If 40 is open to them down there, you might want to try that. Let me see whether he's got him. W7QHO.
Okay, I'll stand by and let you tell me whether it's worth trying for you or not.
Okay, W6KL, and anybody else that's listening out there, NI6IW is now on 40 meters, 7295, and he's working the fort here. W6KL, W7QHO.
Okay, Dennis, outside of 7295, what are we going to break down around 11-ish, or what's the plan?
Oh, around 11, or stay longer if you're having fun. No fixed time limits here. I guess all back by noon is probably a good guideline. Over.
Sounds good enough. I don't like that.
And we are mobile with the CR284, so wonder how you're copying now. It'll be 7QHO from W1NZR Mobile 6.
W1NZR from W7QHO in 6 indicate the mic. Copy fine, got it all. Dennis is giving a tour of the museum, so that's why. Took me a moment to get back to you. You're the third radio I tried to find out which one you were on, over.
Okay, my fault. I should have designated that I was on 3890, or 3900 actually. And anyway, thanks for coming back. New monitor. W7QHO, W1NZR, Mobile 6 back. Go ahead, Dennis. Have you loud and clear? We're at the corner of
Western Avenue and 25th.
Western Avenue and 25th Street, making our way up to White Point. Go ahead.
Okay, great. Has Tom got his camera running?
Yes, he does.
As we speak, it is running and he is recording, and he just recorded the previous communication I made, and is recording as I speak to you, Dennis. Go ahead.
Okay, great. Let's get a two-way going here for a little while, because I've got my camera running here too on this end, so that's good to get video on both ends, both ways. I don't know whether the guys we sent up there with me are still there or not. We had John Castorina
and Hank Brown up there at White Point. And so if they're there, by all means say hello to them. If they may have come back here by now. So anyway, well, very good. Yeah, we got two of both ends of the conversation here. You guys are down in signal strength now from what you were, but I guess we do sort of have a hill between us. W1NZR, W7QHO.
Yeah, that's correct, Dennis. We are down a little bit lower, although I am on high power. And yeah, we're hoping that those guys are still up there. I think when I chatted with them on 10 meters about 20 minutes ago, they were going to go to 10 meters sideband. So we'll give it a go. But yeah, definitely be standing by here. We're going to come probably into an RF hole for this frequency. W7QHO, W1NZR Mobile 6 at the command car.
Okay, I'll stand by on the frequency here. Let me know when you find them up there or not. Over.
Dennis, will go. W1NZR Mobile 6.
Yeah, W1NZR, W7QHO.
Yeah, Dennis, I was just, Tom wanted to know, is there anybody else on the frequency at the moment? Is anybody else supposedly monitoring? Have you heard anyone in the past couple of minutes? Brian?
No, I haven't. Anybody still on here like to talk to me or the command car? Come now. I guess not.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything else. Hi there, Dennis. I'm just here at the entrance.
Hang on, Laura. Don't run away yet.
Way up there, so we'll speak with you in a minute or two. W1 is at our whole thing.
I could get this, Chris.
Alright.
You don't have to,
Is it locked?
it is.
Do we have a key?
Yes, we do. In fact, you have two of them.
Alright.
Man, that thing runs hella rich. Does it? Yes, so does mine.
That was supposed to be up here have made their way back to Fort MacArthur yet, or back to base. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm looking at Hank here as we speak. You might have even passed on the road and gone.
Okay, that answers that question. That's why they're not up here.
Yeah.
Lovely location. Having you loud and clear, and I suspect you're hearing me about the same.
Oh yeah, very good. Yeah, that is a great location up there. That's a great location. That's our sort of our premier location, so we send people up there and kind of neat too. I'm glad we didn't get it blocked off altogether, but you've got to take the long route to it now. W6N or W1NZR, W7QHO.
Okay, very good, Dennis. Yeah, excellent communication. And the rig survived the arduous trip up the hill here. Yeah, this is a lovely location. Actually, it'd be fun to drive up on top of the battery itself. We're just outside of the, I guess it's the southernmost or westernmost battery here. And Tom is going to take video of both vehicles. Perfect day for this insanity. What a blast. W7QHO, W1NZR.
Okay, here we are. We're up at White Point at the battery sites, and this is November 5th, MRCG event, and coming into view in the camera there is the 3/4 ton command car from Fort MacArthur with the SCR 284 radio set inside and operating, and W1NZR Brown Beezer is in there operating the set at this time. Give you a little panoramic view of where this site is. Beautiful site. We're looking west here out over the ocean, coming back here a little bit towards the southwest, and Catalina Island out in the distance there. Coming back towards the south. Fort MacArthur's out that way a couple of miles. And here we are for another shot of the command car.
Here comes Dave.
And we have a half-ton command car coming up the hill. There he is. That's Dave Hancock, Fort MacArthur volunteer. That's his personal vehicle. Half-ton World War II command car. I believe that's a 42. Wave to the camera, Dave.
Go ahead, Dennis.
With you, is he?
Say again, Dennis. Say again.
Yeah, Tom is there with you, isn't he, Tom?
Affirmative. He's videoing as I speak to you.
Oh, where are you guys now?
We're just departing the 16-inch battery, returning to base.
Okay, roger, roger. Yeah, Steve had a query. So, okay, did you accomplish your mission?
Our mission was accomplished, and it is being accomplished as we speak to you. What was the query from Steve?
The query was, this is Steve by the way, the query was, I just have never heard that radio work before, and so I wanted to see what it sounded like, and it's very cool.
It is a thing of beauty, and we're in motion with it, communicating with you, and you're coming in here loud and clear, Steve, so we'll be back in a few minutes.
Can I see the microphone for a minute?
Yeah.
Pass it to me.
Stand by.
Yeah, Steve, Tom here. Have you ever been up to this site? This is the first time I've been up here to this 16-inch gun, dual 16-inch gun site, and I must say, wow.
Yes, Tom, I have been up there a few times, and my mind goes crazy with the possibilities for that place. But as you know, things the way they are, we're not quite there yet.
Okay, why don't you call in and tell them we're on Paseo Del Mar, approaching the museum.
W7QHO from W1NZR Mobile 6.
Yeah, W1NZR. Just walked into the shack here.
Good timing, Dennis. We were just checking out the sinkhole on San Del Mar, and now we've reversed direction and are heading back to base.
M209 cipher machine. When I was out in the field, I encrypted a message that was given to me using my own M209 cipher machine, and we're going to try to decrypt it as it was received here at the fort on this machine. Now, the first problem is that the first two groups in the message are an encrypted form of the initial wheel settings you need to use to decrypt the entire message. And I see that there's a number in it, which is impossible. Luckily, the normal protocol is to repeat those two groups at the end of the message, so I'm going to try to use those ones instead. Now, if we have to, I can fall back to the copy that I originally wrote down, but we're going to try to use it as received and see what kind of gobbledygook comes out of this thing. Now, I'm assuming that the machine is still set up internally the way I left it a couple weeks ago, and I don't have my key table with me to verify that, so we're just going to play it on faith right now. So the first thing I need to do is use these two code groups to decrypt what the initial wheel settings have to be. So I'm going to set the machine into cipher mode. I'm going to set the wheels to these 6 characters. Papa, Quebec, Zulu, and we've already failed. Yeah, this is a problem. These, the message indicator here is not possible to enter on the machine. And the other version has a 7 Quebec. Let's try to combine the two of them. We'll assume that the P was correct and the Q is correct. We'll go to V Victor.
See, why don't you have Dave look at that? Maybe he can translate it for you. What looks like a number could be something else.
And there is no V on that wheel. So this message is corrupted beyond recovery.
Oh, we lost the war.
We lost the war.
Okay, so after a partially successful attempt, we're going back to the message that I originally wrote it down. We'll see if I dropped a letter, or if possibly this machine is just not set up quite right. So Tango, Quebec, Victor, Uniform, Kilo. Juliet, code Y.
It turns out I don't recall. Mostly the light would be a very, very few number of hours in the Army
So what I did is I used these 6 letters as the initial wheel settings, then I encrypted this letter a dozen times, to get the wheel settings I should use for the rest of the message. And that was a way of taking the per message wheel settings and sending them in an encrypted form. The interior of the machine would still have to be set up correctly with a code that would be changed daily, and then the initial wheel settings would be changed on a message-by-message basis. So, Tango, Lima, Tango, Kilo, Quebec, Tango, Juliet. Now we'll try decrypting this. Hotel Romeo Charlie Yankee Papa. Or I'll open the lid while I do the next group, so you can see the insides moving. DUFPO. Oh shit, there was my pointer. Okay. So I actually can't do that. D. U. FPO. OGZVG.
Not quite any time. We got up. It got up. Only got up. So the second pump about the halfway point.
Still coming out.
Okay. Yeah, I just need to get focused and I'll go right along.
That's what the water pressure is. And I said, you can't argue with that. That's just gravity.